The Great Unraveling and the Great Unveiling, a timeless message for July 2018 and July 2026. This message originally came through in July 2018 during a deeply connected time. I'm bringing it forward now in July 2026 because a subscriber requested it, and also because its wisdom feels even more alive and relevant in the accelerating progression of our profound heroes and heroines' journeys today as the living light continues to rise and the great awakening unfolds within and around us. Greetings, amazing souls. I wish to speak today about the ongoing unraveling of energy on our world and the new unity and cohesiveness that is taking its place. 2018 as a whole has produced our most productive contractions in the new Earth's labor and delivery process to date. Humanity is at the midpoint of what 2018 must succeed in stripping away this year so that more truth, greater illumination, and a more holistic integration in every heart on the planet can be achieved. Today, I want to speak to the energies flowing through in July and continue exploring the mass clearing that 2018 was always designed to activate, what many of us in our daily lives might experience as the Great Unraveling. For the Great Unraveling is ultimately designed to bring the Great Unveiling and the Great Revealing by the year's end. You see, there was a time when the earth was one whole, pure, crystalline ball and frequency of light. In that light, the earth and all its inhabitants lived as one breath, one heart, one unified expression of source energy. Many call this a golden age of light. As one humanity, we have experienced several of these timelines, even if our conscious minds cannot remember. Our souls remember. And that is why, for some of us, these frequencies feel and sound very familiar. We are still templated today with the knowing, being, and breathing of that unified field of oneness, light, and love from the golden ages. We literally are those frequencies. But as all evolutionary paths grow, restructure, and reach for greater levels of cellular expansion, new heights of soul awareness and expression were desired. At a collective level of consciousness, a desire to know the source within was born, and that called forth a great unraveling on a mass scale. Can you imagine for a moment numerous thriving cultures and earthly higher vibratory golden age communities all over the world, synergized and bathed in fifth dimensional and higher frequencies of oneness, light, communion, sentient breathing, and synergized interconnection, flowing one heartbeat, one source, and one consciousness of joy and perfection in every soul incarnated at that time, creating a planetary tone of peace, balance, harmony, love, and joy in all of humanity, and creating a God spark and celestial God sound that continuously created a field of heavenly light on the physical earth. Can you imagine it as one unified ball of divine thread or yarn? Lit up in this golden field of source energy, purity, and perfection, a symbol of the fully integrated heart consciousness and connectedness with source energy? And can you imagine this collective decision to experience an even greater expression of source essence by living the experiment of deep and complete separation and division, by entering a new cycle of disconnection from source and from one another? This is what occurred. That one unified ball of cohesive, connected wholeness and perfect light, the origin of the Sanskrit expression namaste. I bow to the place of light in you, that is the place of light within me, that knows source essence and pure divine energy perfectly, and knows that I am another you. We are one, began to unravel over many years and many ages into a cluster of continents, and then clusters of cultures, and then separate languages and separate creeds and separate codes for living, to the point where surviving in this denser, darker world that was creating itself in separation consciousness appeared to require survival of the fittest mentalities and separation schemes of consciousness. Storms came and ravaged the planet, tearing people further apart. To survive, certain groups clustered together and fought other groups, believing their cluster was more entitled to pieces of the earth than others. Wars ensued, lives were lost, and separation continued its invasive energies into the hearts, minds, and souls of this once harmonious collective humanity. At this point, it was every man, woman, child, animal, planet, and element for itself. The age of separation and darkness befell the earth and humanity, all components of every living being and soul presence on the earth came to be seen as simple, compartmentalizable, moving parts that could be isolated, bought, sold, enslaved, used, killed, or eliminated according to another's will. Over time, this eroded the natural, innate, organic, and divine sense and essence of pure divine light consciousness in all beings planet-wide. All that was left was dull, separated threads representing a once thriving light center and planetary metropolis of unity consciousness, now fighting themselves to stay alive and having nearly fully forgotten their origins of perfect divinity. What once seemed an impossibility, a fantasy, a cosmic fable of a time long ago, or worse, a time that simply never was. This is the great unraveling. Literally, it occurred on our world in the last world age and cycle. A new order was established to survive in this dark, dense age. Survival of the fittest, winner takes all, and competition as the name of the game mentalities. We have all lived this cycle of separation to its fullest, experiencing lives of wealth and power, and lives of pain and lack. We have each had lives where we thrived by dominating over some version of other, and lives where we suffered at the hands of another, or were suppressed by systems ruled by others. This is the great unraveling. We aren't living in medieval times anymore. We aren't in eras of tribal warfare, Nazi Germany, Christian persecution, or the Spanish Inquisition. What humanity is living in now are the dregs of a collective desire to expand the collective soul by not knowing itself to be the perfection of light, the perfection of source, the perfection of unity. We are at the tipping point right now, today, of all that we are not, so we can remember what we truly are. December 21st, 2012 sounded the source call to come home to integration again, to rise within ourselves and our souls, to remember oneness and wholeness. The codes of light that we truly are, that resonate and emit perfect signals and communications of unity, harmony, peace, joy, and sentient cohesive light are pulsing in each of us. One by one, we are hearing them. Some of us, with our very attuned sentient systems, have been hearing these codes for a long time, even before 12/21/2012, when the codes fully reactivated to take their proper place in the heart and soul of the earth and the sentient collective once more. Many of us are awakening more and more each day to the falsehoods of our lives, our jobs, our belief systems that are quickly becoming outdated and obsolete. The unified ball of light we truly are is calling us back together. It is pulsing, inviting, and calling to each of us now to leave our fields of separation consciousness and rejoin the heartbeat of unity and community again. Those souls playing roles of the deepest separation, the darkest threads, the greatest pain and corruption, are being exposed simply by the light's organic illumination now. July 2018 continued to bring more exposure, calling the darkness back into the greater unified field of light. It is the light that organically alchemizes the darkness, corruption, separation, and survival of the fittest frequencies within individuals and the greater collective. Notice where you see separated fragments or bits of incarnated yarn from experiences in the last world age and cycle rising in you. Notice when they are wiggling or sprinting to the surface, unable to stay in the shadows any longer and desiring to be reunited with the light. Notice where you see separated fragments on the world stage doing the same. Imagine the sheer number of soul fragments, corrupted fragments, and bits or segments of dense or dark yarn being magnetically pulled into the light of transparency, truth, and cleansing, to be alchemized in these higher and holistic new earth frequencies. It's a mass restoration process. We are resetting our inner coordinates to unity and light once more. The separation was the experiment. Cohesiveness, cooperation, kindness, and universal love are who we are. July will continue to expose the great unraveling. More individuals and groups will be exposed for their own versions of the separation experiment and experience, and thus relieved of their duties to lead in that old way. Those activated in the new light codes will steadily rise to lead all of us back into the unified field of light and oneness. Those activated will rise out of their false selves, lives, jobs, and beliefs, and begin to align their lives and soul paths now with this greater integration and unification. The light is magnetizing us to our soul's purpose and to one another. The light is uniting us once more by its very nature, calling to our organic nature, which is ultimately always light. Ground in the light that you are. As the experiment gets further exposed, allow the light to do its work to expose and cleanse, and expose and cleanse. Our job is to open to the light within and to do our own unique part to align with the light code's perfect coordinates inside us. Where are you uniquely called to be? Where do you feel called to bring more light to the lives you see and touch on a daily basis? Where inside you do you feel scared, disempowered, or somehow unable to live what you organically are and came here to be as soul purpose this lifetime? Where can you get support for these suppressed parts of you that deep down only wish to return to the higher light too? All on the planet are returning to this dawning of a new golden age. We are witnessing the sunrise of our lives. It has been a long time since it was so close, so reachable, and so accessible. The door is open, and Source is inviting us home to the light, to the perfection, to the unity and collective mastery we each and all have become and always infinitely were. So I close today by asking, how can you participate in the ball of unified light's return? How can you today choose to allow the perfect light codes of the new earth to pulse and stream forth in what you say, what you do, how you breathe, and how you touch another person's life today? The only way the unified field of light will reunite is by our conscious choice to answer the call that many of us now magnetically feel, and to become a conscious and awakened participant in the reunification of light now cosmically underway on a global scale. Witness your contributions or calls to contribute to divisive conversations or language that incites or invites others to separate. Observe your own fears and scared fragments rising up. See where they feel disempowered or traumatized from millennia of separation and disconnection from Source. At the core, we all have the same root wound. We all left the living and high vibrational experience of perfect union with Source, the living light of the universe. What is unraveling is all that we are not. What is reuniting is all that we truly are. Be your light. Allow your light to emerge from any versions of hiding inside you. It's time to let your true light shine. July 2018 summoned more and more divine light to shine from within and exposed all that we are not. If discomfort arises, ask the light to soothe the discomfort and to lead you into greater clarity and harmony with the earth. If need be, review the inspiration from Mother Earth about breathing as a way to connect easily with your higher and brighter self. 8 years later, in this potent July of 2026, we stand amid the accelerating fulfillment of that great unveiling. The living light, that divine spark of Christ Sophia Gnosis within each of us, rises ever stronger, piercing the remaining veils of forgetfulness and illuminating the sacred path home to the garden we never truly left. Around the world, the Great Awakening unfolds not as distant prophecy, but as an inner revolution, souls remembering their original blueprint, reclaiming their sovereign creative power, and choosing unity over division in real time. What began as contractions in 2018 has become a vibrant birthing, a mass restoration where the illusion of separation dissolves and our shared divine nature shines forth. We are the divine creative heroes and heroines of this living garden now, called to embody the fullness we have always been. You are loved, dear ones. You are love. We are living light and love eternal.